Hello my lovelies, welcome to another pick a card reading where this month I'm going to be looking at the influences and energies coming in for April 2026. So we've got a lot of change going on at the moment in the collective and around the world and on an individual basis. And in this reading I'm going to bring through the main energies, but I also want to let you know that from next week I am going to start a new weekly video that focuses on the week ahead. So I'm going to use zodiac signs where you can look at your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs and your north node to get a full picture of the energies coming in for you over the week ahead. Or you can choose the cards intuitively from the numbers 1 to 12. I wanted to start doing this to give you some help and guidance because there is so much change going on in the world at the moment and everything seems to be moving so quickly, so we all need a little bit of help, don't we? So if this is something that might interest you in getting some weekly guidance, then have a look out for my videos. They'll either be released on a Friday or Saturday, maybe a Sunday, but always before the Monday of the following week. I will continue to do the pick a card readings, though maybe not quite so many, but I will keep doing them. And I will also be releasing occasional videos on my other channel for readings from our animal companions. Okay, so if you would like help in choosing the right reading for you, then keep listening. Otherwise, you can check below the video for the timestamps and I'll see you there in the readings. Okay, my lovelies. So let's start by closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in, holding it for a moment, and then exhaling slowly. Repeat that again. And as you do your exhale, focus on letting go of thoughts, letting go of stress, and allow your body to relax. Feel yourself in contact with the ground or with the chair or wherever you are, and notice yourself becoming more grounded. Then ask Spirit, you can say it out loud or in your mind, please show me the relevant reading for me. Then when you feel ready, open your eyes and notice which of the readings jumps out at you. If you are drawn to more than one, you can listen to more than one reading and discard any messages that don't feel right for you. Okay, let's get on with the readings now. Hello there, Group 1. You chose this card, Align Your Life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Now then, I didn't press the record button when I started this video and I was just talking to myself, obviously. So I decided to start it again. But what I'm going to do, because I chose two other cards, one of them I turned over. So what I'm going to do is talk about the messages I was picking up to begin with. And then I've got the two cards that I chose and only one of them I turned over though. So Align Your Life. What I feel this message here is for April is that your intuition is going to be talking to you and letting you know about one or more things that need to change or come to an end. Now I'm picking this up in like various areas of your life. It doesn't mean it's going to affect all areas of your life, take what resonates for you. But this could relate to what you're consuming. So that's what you're eating or drinking, or like media that you're consuming. It could relate to a connection where it's starting to feel not quite right. Maybe you're not quite getting on like you were with someone. There's something changing there in the dynamics of it. It could relate to a thought pattern that you've had that is ready to leave your energy, or like some emotions that are bubbling to the surface. But I feel like there is some big change coming in for you and you're going to be getting these niggling feelings through your intuition, I feel that you might have a sense already of what needs to change or what needs to end. But it's going to become clearer for you in April. And I do pick up that some of the endings that are going to be taking place, you're going to be feeling quite relieved and glad of those endings. Now, this was one of the cards that I chose, Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So yeah, because your vibration is rising, your frequency is getting higher. That means anything that isn't in alignment with this rising frequency that you have is going to move out of your life, you know, naturally, or it'll just come to an abrupt end. Something will happen to end it, okay? So say this is to do with something that you eat, you might start getting symptoms like gut symptoms, gut reactions to something that you've been eating that maybe you've thought, maybe I shouldn't eat this anymore. And then all of a sudden you get a reaction to it, you know, that's a really clear sign. There might be a connection for some of you where either it comes to a natural close or something happens abruptly and the dynamics change in the connection. I don't pick this up for all of you, but for some of you, I am picking up that a connection is moving out of alignment with you, where you're just not, maybe you're not seeing eye to eye anymore, or you're just realizing that this person is not on your wavelength, and maybe you've been putting up with it for a while, but it doesn't really feel like a very nourishing connection, and maybe it's time for you to move on, okay? And it says on there, you are the oracle. I mean, this is all to do with your intuition and you getting these insights, these intuitive insights and prompts about what is right for you. So really trust your gut feelings, group 1, in April. Really trust the hunches that you're getting. If you get the sense of any red flags popping up, you know, then notice those red flags and don't brush them to one side. If you get the feeling that you need to say something to someone, because when I started the reading before, I was getting tongue-tied a couple of times, and I felt it's because maybe for some of you, there's something that needs to be said to someone, okay? Let's just turn this other one over. So we've got Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Yeah, I mean, this connects in so well with the Pillar of Light card there. You are taking on more light, a higher frequency. For some of you, you might even be getting downloads of energy or downloads of information or insight. Okay, you have got a big purpose here in this lifetime. You've come here to do more than one important thing in your life. So for some of you, this might mean following some kind of a spiritual path. Some of you might want to choose to follow that spiritual path publicly, where you help and guide others in that way. Some of you will be called to bring some kind of creative work into the world, or something to do with communication, which will make quite a difference to a lot of people. And I feel that April is going to be a significant month for you receiving information relating to this. And this is why this Align Your Life card is so important for you in April, where you are going to get this strong sense of what you need to stop or what you need to change in order to take the steps to move forward and to step onto this path that connects with your vocation and your spiritual purpose in this lifetime. Because there are big, big shifts happening in the world at the moment. And a lot of people are waking up and coming into alignment and kind of crossing a threshold into a new reality. And this is going to become key for you in April, group 1. So take notice of what your inner voice is saying to you. Take notice if you meditate, then really take notice of what's coming in during meditation. Or if you go out walking in nature, really take notice of where your mind is taking you, because during those moments of quiet, or, if you're doing something that's quite meditative, maybe like standing at the sink, washing up, or doing some preparation for food or cooking, during those moments where we are most peaceful, those are the times when spirit can reach us more easily than at other times, because we're usually more still, we're more quiet, we can be more contemplative. Unless you're in a busy household, then it will happen to you at other times where you are quieter, maybe when you're in the car sitting at a traffic light, something like that, So really notice these times when things pop into your head, like random ideas come in. whether it's to do with making changes in your life or whether it's ideas or insight about what you want to do, really, really take notice, because I feel like this is a month of receiving information and taking action on it. Okay, I'm going to get some of these butterfly oracle cards to see if there's any insight here about anything that needs to change. We've got a new exercise program, and sobriety. Yeah, okay, so that's really interesting. So these both connect with your health, really, your lifestyle, your diet. So a new exercise program. This is about you taking care of your physical body more so, because as you upgrade, as your energy upgrades, as you take in higher frequencies and more light, your body, your physical body is really going to need taking care of and receiving a lot of love. And this might mean getting it moving, getting yourself moving more, because exercising is a really great way to move the energy through the body. It's a good way to detox. It also releases positive chemicals in the body like endorphins that help us to feel good. So if you've been feeling stuck at all or heavy or anything like that, anything that doesn't feel good, get your body moving, do something that you enjoy, dance around the house, sing at the top of your voice, go walking in nature, do whatever makes you feel good, whatever you enjoy doing, because that will make it easier for more light to come in, for new frequencies to come in, okay? Because your body needs to go through a detox and an upgrade in its physical self, and that will really help. And then this sobriety, I can't say that word. There it is. I can't say it. Sobriety. That's it. Got it. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm just having a sip of my drink. Bear with me. So talking of drink, it could be that some of you are drinking alcohol at the moment. And if you are receiving a lot of light coming in, if your frequency is rising, you might find that does not go down so well. Alcohol really lowers the vibration. It really brings in a lot of negative energy, and it can do some other things that aren't really very good to our energy field. So if you are still in a place of drinking alcohol, maybe have a think about how you can move into a more healthy lifestyle with giving that up gradually, or maybe suddenly, whatever works for you. This could also relate to anything else though, that like an unhealthy habit, something that that you're doing, in your heart that you're doing that isn't good for you, that is just bringing you down a little bit. This can relate to, it's not just about food and drink. This can be to do with negative habitual behaviors, maybe shopping too much, spending too much money, maybe even gambling online, maybe engaging in gossip. There can be so many things that this can relate to. And you know what? As we release more and more of the negative habits that hold us back and weigh us down, we become more open, we feel more lighter, and our energy field clears, and then we become more sensitive and more open, and we receive insight and inspiration from spirit more easily, more effortlessly. So the more sober you become, and I'm not talking about just alcohol here, but sober in general in life, the more you clean up your life and your habits, the more sensitive, the more psychic, the more intuitive you will become, and it will open you up. You'll be clearer. Your heart will be more open, and you will be able to receive more as well. Because these negative behaviors can often hold us back in ways that we don't even realize, and it can close the door to abundance as well. So there are some really positive shifts coming in for you in April, Group 1. I'm really happy to say. And you might be actually giving a big sigh of relief, because you might be ready for these changes, Let's see what we've got here. Yes, 9 freedom. That's a perfect card to come out in this reading. This is you freeing yourself. This is you, the goldfish, that has been in this bowl of water where there are bars missing at the top of this cage. It's like you've been feeling like you've been caged. and there are bars missing, and this goldfish could have jumped out at any time, and then it's realised it has got wings after all, and this is you, Group 1, finding your wings, okay, and freeing yourself from anything that has been holding you back. So yay. Yay, yay, yay. That is really good. 47 love. That is absolutely wonderful. So for some of you, love is going to be on your mind in April. So I mentioned already that some of you might have a connection that feels like it's not in alignment with you anymore. So that might come up. You might be looking for more loving connections. For some of you, this is about your romantic love connection with a spouse or partner, where this comes into focus, and you might be wanting to have some deep and meaningful chats with your partner, where you want to have a talk about things that aren't working between you. I'm getting the sense that this is like a grown-up chat where you can really sort some things out. For some of you, this could be talking deeply with another loved one, like a friend or a family member or someone that you really cherish. It might even be an animal companion, where you have some really deep soul connection moments. That's what I'm picking up for this with this card in April. But it could also be as well relating to you engaging in the things that you love to do more in March, okay? The things that really light you up, the things that align you with your heart, with your soul, and with light, okay? So that could come into question for you as well I keep wanting to say February, I keep wanting to say March. For some reason, April is not coming into my mind. So it might be, because the months that I'm wanting to say, March and February, that keep coming into my head, and I'm keep trying to stop myself. You might have heard me slip once already, but it's giving me the sense that there might be some stuff that's come up in February and March that comes up again in April that you're still having to deal with, or rather it's that you're actually closing out in April, okay? So some things that came up in April, maybe annoyances, irritations, like negative thoughts or things that have happened repeatedly that have come in that haven't felt good. It might come up in April, but when it does, it's going to come up to clear. That's the message I'm getting for that, okay? So we've got for stability. Yeah, I feel that there could have been some difficult things that you've been dealing with, especially, you know, in this first quarter of 2026, where you might have had some things coming up from the past that have repeated, that have come up again, things happening again that you thought, oh no, not this again. I thought I'd cleared this. I thought this wasn't going to happen again, but it has come up to clear. And so I feel like April is a month of clearing for you, because we've got like 2026 is a number one. Oh, that's Snowflake. Hello, sweetheart. He's gone. That is a number 1 year. And April is a number 4 month, and that makes this, in numerology, an energy of 5, which is a lot of change. So especially for you, Group 1, I feel like you've got a lot of change coming. Anything that hasn't been making you feel good, that has been bringing up anxiety, that has been shaking your foundation, that is going to, I feel like that's going to leave, or it's going to stabilize in April for you, where you're going to be able to feel a lot more balanced. I just glanced at the camera clock then and it said 15:15, which is a wonderful number of balance, just as I was talking about balance. That's wonderful. So that is stability for you, you know, and 15 is also 6, which relates to the home, and we've got the house on this card. So there could be that you're feeling more stable and secure in your home environment or within your family, or maybe there's been something going on at home or with the house that has felt a little bit up in the air, or you haven't known what to do about it, but that is coming into a more stable energy, a more grounded energy. And if you need to make any decisions, this is going to be a good month for you to make decisions, okay? So you've got 46 magic there with the crow. That is a number 1 energy, and you are Group 1. So this is a lovely, like you've got 9 there and 1 there. So this is like the ending and the beginning. So April is this month of endings and beginnings. It's a lot of change that is coming in for you, where things are shifting, where your energy is shifting. And again, I did a camera glance and we had 1616 there, which again is this lovely energy of balance. So anything that's felt like it hasn't been in balance for you up until this point is going to come more into balance. It's going to feel like you are more balanced. It's going to feel like like things aren't up in the air anymore, or like you're not having your foundation shaking. You're going to have your feet on the ground more. You're going to have your head out of the clouds. Things are going to make more sense. Things are going to be clearer for you. Okay. Let's get a couple of these fairy oracle tarot cards. We have got Six of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. And we've got 10 of Autumn. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honouring family traditions. So you've got an influence here relating to money that is coming up for you in April. Maybe you're going to be thinking about changes that you can make to your outgoings, whether you can lower your outgoings or cancel some things that you aren't really needing, services that you're not really using, or changing a service provider to save money or something like that. Maybe there are going to be ways for you to save money in April so that you've got more money coming in. So I feel like as well with the Six of Autumn card, I feel I've mentioned already that I think that the beginning of the year has been a little bit tricky for you. You might have had some things coming up from the past, old things coming into just to close out and learn those final lessons. So I feel like the karma is shifting a little bit here, where something that you've been working towards or doing or putting time and energy into for a while you're gonna get some positive results for that in April. Okay, so that could relate to any area of your life. It could even be a relationship, that you've been putting lots of good energy into, and now it's starting to really pay off and things are blossoming for you. It could be a work project or a creative project, or it could be something that you've been doing in your community where you're starting to see good results. And it could be that people are starting to notice you or compliment you or give you positive feedback. And for some of you, I am getting the message that you might do something that brings in more income. There might be like a raise in your income in some way during the month of April. Okay, that's Snowflake talking in the background. I don't know if you can hear him on the microphone. Let's get some of these Lenormand cards just to finish the reading with. We have got the polar bear, 15, that's the bear, 13, the child, and 36, the cross. Okay, so the bear here, this is you stepping into your inner power. This is you stepping into your purpose, your calling, your vocation. This is you being more assertive, not being afraid, taking steps that you need to take. For some of you, this relates to self-employment or the entrepreneur energy here of being more assertive, more confidence, having more self-esteem and trusting your own abilities and the skills and gifts that you have, and climbing up the ladder as well with something. Okay, the child here is this wonderful energy of a new beginning, and also feeling like uplifted and light-hearted after feeling a little bit heavy or a little bit stuck. That is a lovely, wonderful energy to come in for you. And the cross here, I'm getting a sense here of something quite fated or destined is going to happen for you in April in a positive way. I'm also getting another message that some of you might be asking for spiritual guidance, or you might be praying for something, or something that you've been praying for or asking for is going to come in, or you're going to get an answer relating to that. This is also a 9 energy here on the cross. So I feel like there is some kind of a difficult life lesson that is closing out for you in March, and that is a really positive sign. So overall, this is a really good energy for shifting for you, Group 1, for things taking a turn for the better. So I really hope you've enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for listening today. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care. Hello there, Group 2. This is your card number 19. Shift your energy. These are such beautiful cards. Can you see that? Okay, so for you in April, Group 2, there is going to be some kind of a change. You might have been feeling like you've been a bit stuck or held back with something. Maybe something has been moving slowly, or you felt delayed with something, and that is going to change for you in April. It's going to be all systems go. The 19 energy here, this is a number 1, and number 1 is about a new beginning. It's about moving ahead on a new path. Okay, so whatever has been stopped or blocked or delayed, it is going to get moving ahead for you. I'm going to get some more cards from this deck, and I feel as though you're going to have more energy than you've had. There does seem to be generally this energy so far this year of where January, February and March have been a little bit of maybe a clearing out or a finishing off of 2025 to get ready for a big shift in energies. It seems to be like that. It feels like that generally in the readings. So April is going to be a month for you to get moving again, okay, with whatever has been stopped. Let's have a look at what we've got here for you. We've got clear endeavour. I love that. That's 39. And 47, laughter. Interesting numbers. So you've got a 1 there, 47 is 11, which is a 2, and 39 is 12, which is 3. So you've got 1, 2, 3. That is wonderful forward movement for you. Things moving ahead, the next steps being taken in something. This clear endeavour. So yeah, if you've had something previously that you weren't really sure about, or you've been a bit confused about, or if you've had some doubts, or if you haven't been able to get the answers for something, or if you've been wanting to find something out, this could be like a solution coming to you. This is an answer coming. This is confusion being replaced by clarity. This is you knowing what to think, receiving the information that you need, and knowing what to do next. Okay, there's these wonderful images on here. We've got these lovely white birds, which and this lovely white colour. I mean, white symbolises purity and innocence and truth and clarity. So this is a great month for things making sense for you and for getting answers to questions that you've been asking. Okay, with this lovely laughter card, I just love that. Look at that wonderful image, those 2 children on there having fun and playing. This has given me a sense of a magical quality to April for you. So something might happen during the month that feels a little bit magical to you, you know, maybe something that you've been hoping for or waiting for will come in better than expected, and it will really lift you up and bring you a lot of joy. Generally though, I'm seeing the energy of this laughter card as you having a lot of fun in April, especially if things have been the opposite to that recently. I can see you being quite light-hearted, and some of you maybe even connecting with childlike energy or children around you or animals around you, because animals often embody childlike qualities. So this is you having a lot more fun in April and not being afraid. I'm seeing a sense of feeling a sense of any fears that have been holding you back recently maybe in one particular area. I can see those clearing away because your mind feels clearer and sharper and your energy feels clearer, and it feels like you know what to do, and that's going to lift you up. It's going to inspire you, and you're going to feel a lot more open-hearted and light-hearted, and there's these wonderful feelings of warmth and fulfillment that are coming into your life in April, West. I feel like something is going to be a success for you. Okay, let's get some of these Dream Oracle cards. There is this other message that I'm getting here from the laughter card is very much about you taking action on something and moving ahead quite quickly with something where you might have been slowed down with a thing, whether that connects with a project that you've been wanting to do or something to do with work or something in a relationship, maybe, wherever it is. Something has been slowed down or stopped or blocked, or you've had challenges, and that is clearing in April, and you're going to get moving with it. So we've got number 5, art. So we've got 1, 2, 3 and 5 with the numbers. Let's get another one of these. I want that card there. We've got another number 11, look at that, 47, 11, and that one is 11. So you've got 11, 11 there. There could be something that comes in to do with your spiritual purpose or a vocation, or, you know, something that you want to do in the world, something that you want to give back to the world, something that you want, where you want to be of service in some way, that, and you might see the numbers 11, 11 coming in for you in April. And when you do, that is confirmation for you, positive confirmation of what you're thinking about or you're focusing on is the right thing. Okay, so be aware of that. With these lovely, I love this shoes card here, because we've got the horses there with the wings, and then we've got these shoes there with the wings on. Can you see those? This is you taking flight and setting off in a new direction, setting off onto something that is really filling your heart with a lot of joy and laughter and fun, something that feels really good. You might be wanting to take part in your local community with something that is uplifting you. It might be that you want to join some kind of a class in your local community that makes you feel better in some way, something that's aligned to your hobbies and interests or the passion that is igniting within you. Because I feel like there is some kind of a spark is being lit within you in April. Something is waking up and stirring, and you're going to feel excited to get moving with whatever this is, whether it's a completely new thing to you or whether it's something that you've been doing before or you've thought about before. It's going to feel like it's enlivened and invigorated with new energy, and you're really going to want to get moving. Okay. This art card here, this is making me think of, it feels like something from the past that has been weighing upon you, making you feel quite emotional, is actually moving out of your life. That's how I'm seeing that. You know, there might have been, this could connect in with a fear or an insecurity about something, maybe about yourself, how you feel about yourself, where it's been like a little bit of a burden, or maybe a big burden to carry. If it's maybe been weighing you down, there's been something weighing on you for a while. And I feel like that's going to clear. I'm getting the message. It could be the first week in April that clears for you. And whatever this is that's been weighing you down or on your mind, it might have been something that's been on your mind going around and around and around. It might even be a person that has been proving a little bit challenging for you. Whatever this is, it feels like it's wrapping up in the first week of April, and it's gonna, like, you're gonna have this sense of being set free from it, where there might be some emotion that comes out that just washes over you, and then it's released and this thing is gone, this feeling is gone, or this thought is gone, or whatever this is that resonates with you. It feels like it is definitely clearing out quite quickly, and then your energy is shifting, and then you're moving into this sense of feeling much lighter and freer and wanting to get moving with something. I'm going to get some more cards now. I'll use the Landscapes Tarot. I'm not picking up a particular area of life for you so far, but we'll see. Something might come out in the tarot cards here. They want to come that could pertain to a certain area of life. Let's have a look. We've got the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. That's so interesting that they're on the left-hand side of the reading. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Look at that. Two very lots of pairs of different energies. The 9 and the 10 of Swords. This has been something difficult here that relates to what I've spoken about with this art card here, this difficulty, something that has weighed upon you, like these big waves really washing over you, like you've been caught up in something that hasn't felt good, or it's weighed you down, or it's been going on for a long time, you know. And the 9 and 10 of Swords, this is like you getting to the point where at the beginning of April, this is ending now. 9 is the ending, 10 is the culmination, and this is a 1 energy as well, where the new beginning comes in. And we've got the bats here, which symbolise this energy of feeling like you're in the dark, not knowing what to do, which can connect in with the water and the waves here that connect with the emotions. The emotions can muddy our clear thinking. Cluddy, I like that word. I'm going to remember that for my writing. So yeah, the bat energy, this is like where you can't see or or think about something clearly enough, okay? And that is shifting out for you. And that's the energy that you've been in. And we've got the clear endeavour. So that is wonderful that clarity is coming into your thoughts and into your emotions. And then we've got the Ten of Swords. What I'm seeing here, you see the white feathers. You might see white feathers as a positive sign. I mentioned about 1111, didn't I? Well, the white feathers are a really good confirmation if you see them when you're out of what you're moving ahead with is the right thing for you. But I'm also seeing this as an energy of you leaving this behind. It's like you've been trapped in this room here, which is almost like a cage. And you felt like this, like you've been in this dark room, trapped and unable to get out. And then come the beginning of April, you make your escape into that light, that beam of light there, and out you go into this wonderful white energy with this is like the aurora borealis, but it's like a rainbow of colours there. It's so wonderful where things are opening up for you. Your mind is opening up. You might have ideas coming in about something that you want to do, something that you want to get moving on. Now, we've got 2 page cards here, haven't we? Those are interesting energies there, because the page energies are a little bit more slower moving. They can be, especially here. We've got the tortoise, or the could even be a turtle, but it's a similar energy. The tortoise moves really slowly because it doesn't need to move fast. It's watching everything, it's observing everything, it's gaining wisdom, it's learning about its surroundings, and that is you now setting off on this new journey. We've got the Page of Cups. So here with the Pentacles and the Cups, we've got earth energy and water energy, where this is you feeling more down to earth, and you're not interested in like rushing into anything. I do feel like there's going to be quite a sudden shift for you in your energy. But then when you step onto this new path and start this new thing, this new endeavour, whatever this is for you, you're going to move ahead like a well thought out pace. You know, you're not going to be charging into the unknown without knowing what you're doing. You're going to like just take your time, because you don't need to rush. You know that you don't need to rush. You're just going to chill, you know, take one step, have a look around, take another step, have a look around. We've got the lovely Page of Cups representing the emotions, and this is like giving me a sense of wonderful new experiences. You know, all the colours on this card, this is like a rainbow of colours under the ocean, and this is you really enjoying what you're doing. And we've got the laughter card coming in with that, haven't we? And the shoes, the flying shoes, this is you being lifted off in April into something that feels much more in alignment with you than what you've been going through. So it might be that you're leaving one or more activities behind. One or two of you could even be to do with work. You know, you're leaving a job behind, you're setting off on a new journey into a new job, or maybe into a new career. But I think if this is you, you're going to know that it's going to be happening for you. But for the rest of you, this could be a project that you want to do. It could be something going on in your community or in a relationship. Let's see what we've got here with these oracle cards. Oh, look at that. 21, joy. That is the card that you want to get in this reading, isn't it? So you've got joy and laughter there, group 2. Joy and laughter for your month of April. That is fantastic. We've got flow. I love that. Especially with like, we've got the water card here. We've got a water card there. This is you going with the flow more. During April, where you might have been feeling like you've been struggling against the current, going against the flow. There have been difficulties, there have been things. It's felt like maybe life has been a little bit of a battle, or a certain part of life has felt like a bit of a battleground for you, but that's going to change, okay? You are going with the flow. You're going to be like flowing like this waterfall into the river, into the sea, going back into the clouds and out into the rain. It's like this lovely constant flow of movement, forging your new path ahead. We have got more water, another waterfall. You've got 2 waterfalls there, more water there. You've got water there, haven't you? You've got water there. There's a lot of water energy, which is the emotion. So April might be a time where you really want to pay attention to your feelings, your innermost feelings, and what's going on in your subconscious, in the depths of your subconscious. Make sure that you're making time to allow your emotions to come to the surface, that you're allowing yourself to feel them in all their glory, whatever they are, with no judgment. Just let them come, because as your emotions are released, your mind will get clearer. You will get clearer. You will become more sensitive and attuned to what is going on inside of you and what is around you, okay? That's what the tortoise energy is all about, noticing things, noticing the signs. I've talked about the signs already. And here we've got the white wings with the white feathers again. So we've got white wings on the shoes card as well. So yeah, some of you might be seeing white feathers. We've got the white birds there. They're cropping up all over the place, are the white feathers. Now, this 35 protection card, this is, I'm getting a message for a small number of you. This is about you working for yourself, enjoying your time alone, working at home or working under your own initiative. And Spirit is just saying to you here, if you're feeling a little bit lonely or isolated because you are working alone, then remember to connect in with your spirit team and make time to connect in with other people. And if you are feeling lonely at any point during April, Spirit is there for you, saying you aren't alone. It might seem like you're alone or you're on your own, but you are never alone. You have got a whole family in spirit around you that are there all the time. Okay, so don't forget that group too. There's also a message here about you really needing to be quite courageous and stand on your own in something. Stand in your power in something. Don't be afraid to do what is right for you. Don't be afraid to follow your own path, group two, okay? Whatever it is, don't be afraid to stand up and stand out and be different. Spirit is supporting you to do that, okay, my lovelies? We've got 25 purify. Look at that. Another waterfall. Goodness me, group two. So you have got loads and loads of cleansing going on in April. Some of you might feel the urge to cleanse the energy in the house, to cleanse your own energy, cleanse the energy in the car. You might be very drawn to water during April, where you feel like you need to be around water more. You might even be wanting to spend more time in the bath or the shower. You know, there are lots of ways to cleanse yourself, but this is about like a really deep cleansing of your mind and heart and body. This Purify card is you letting go and leaving behind old patterns, old thoughts, old beliefs, old ideas about yourself that you don't need to take with you anymore. This is to do with what family or society or education services, whatever it is, has put upon you to believe. And you're not in alignment with that anymore. Let it go. Believe what you want to believe. Believe what is right for you. Let it go. Wash it away. So you've got this very powerful energy of clearing and cleansing going on for you in April. And this clearing energy is going to really make you feel invigorated for what you're doing next in your life. Okay. I'm going to get a couple of these oracle cards. See if there's anything coming out in there about what is next for you. Let's have a look. See how far you've come, lovely, and be proud. Yeah, don't they tie in well with each other? So yeah, during April, you're probably going to have some time where you're looking back a little bit on your life and you're looking at how far you've come. Go back 5 years and look at who you were and what you were doing and compare it to who you are now and what you're doing now and see the difference that is there. See the obvious difference and be really proud of who you are, who you've become, what you've done, what you've accomplished. And I'm not talking about like physical material accomplishments. I mean, to do with you as a person. What have you overcome? What successes have you achieved as a person? Have you overcome a fear? Have you let go of an insecurity? Have you healed something within yourself? Have you forgiven yourself for something or someone else? You know, really look at the person that you have changed into, which is really more of your true self. Okay. So make sure you spend some time in contemplation, just taking stock of how far you've come, and then give yourself a great big hug or a big pat on the back, or treat yourself to something, because you are amazing and you've come a long way, and you maybe haven't been seeing how far you've come, group 2. So make sure that you take the time during April to have a look at that, to see where you are, to see what amazing things you've done, to see the amazing person that you are becoming and are stepping into and becoming more of. Because I feel like, again, with this card here, this really gives me this sense that you've overcome some really big challenges in your life, especially over the last few months, and you might not have realised how much you've actually moved forward and transformed and shifted. So really pay attention to that, because it's amazing and it's immense. I'm also seeing a key here, which is a wonderful energy of unlocking something within you, you know, which is that energy, that it's this feeling of shifting your energy. It's like you're being released from something is being cleared away from you in April, where you've got this new beginning coming in, and it's going to really feel amazing for you. So I hope you found that reading useful, group 2. Thank you for listening, my lovelies. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care. Hello, group 3. You chose this card. This is one of the runes cards, and it's Pertra, number 12. Now, let's just look this up. So, I don't know all the runes meanings. This is birthing. Look at the image on there. So we've got a baby on there in a cauldron. So this is a new energy, a new beginning being birthed. And you've also got a full moon in the background. Okay. So we've got Pertra, looks like a cauldron on its side. The cauldron traditionally symbolizes inspiration and divine knowledge, as well as being a universal vessel for cooking. The rune is associated with manifesting hopes and dreams, and thus allowing them to come into being. Pertra is the birthing rune, so allow a gestation period. Pertra requires you to be patient while you put work in, or as might be said, no pain, no gain. So this is something coming in for you in April. This is like the beginning of something, or something that you've been working on for a while, that you've been putting energy into, and it's saying to you, keep going, keep putting the energy into it, and your results, your continued action will bring your desired results. Let's get some more runes card though first, to see if you're going to see any kind of success or completion or reward in April, or whether this is a message of to keep doing what you're doing. We'll get a couple. So we have got number 18. 18 is a number 9 energy, which is an ending energy, and we've got the south direction strength. Okay, so the air card, what I'm drawn to here is this horse in the background, because that can often symbolize action and movement. And you've got the day and the night here, which is symbolizing the passage of time. Let me look this one up for you and we'll see what it says. So we've got number 18, balance change. Air indicates that a change is about to happen. It may be in your business or personal life. This process needs to be taken slowly and with caution. It is a case of gaining trust and observing your emotions in order to become more balanced. When forging a business partnership or a personal relationship, air asks you to temper any excessive enthusiasm. Air also asks you to cooperate to help you achieve your goals. So again, this is about putting your time and energy into something. And I'm also getting the message here about needing to get help from somebody else with something that you're doing in April in order to get to take the next steps, or to get to a certain point to where you want to go. There's also, what else did it mention about needing to stay balanced? Yeah, staying balanced with your reactions, about maybe to do with how long something's taken. Because with this birth card here, with the Petra, I'm getting the sense that there's something that you might have birthed or started quite a long time ago and it feels like it's taking a while, whereas the message here is to keep going, get the help that you need to, and just keep taking persistent action with it. Now, the south direction, let's have a look at that. Right, here we are. Strength. I mean, the south typically relates to especially in the northern hemisphere, the south is where we get the sun all day. You know, when we get the sun, that is, we get a lot of, we get like a south facing garden, for example, we'll get the sun on it all day, especially in the summer. So yeah, south is associated with the summer when the sun is at its highest, and that's like bringing the most energy and the most light and the most life into something. So this is a message here about you needing to keep going. It's also saying, though, this card is a double-edged sword, a place of strength, but also a place of emotions. Emotions are symbolically depicted as water, which can quench our thirst or overwhelm us completely. So in this card, we've got a waterfall and a cave. The waterfall can relate to keeping going, moving forward, you know, because water always forges a path ahead. So again, this is a connection to you needing to keep going with something. We've also got, let's have a look. Yeah, going with the flow. Water very much goes with the flow. It forges a path ahead. And this is asking you to keep moving forward. So south direction also enables us to see what is in front of our eyes, because the south, which links in with the sun, and the sun is light. So this is about looking at the path that you're taking, at the next steps that you're taking, and making sure that you're clear on where you want to go. Yeah, okay, so there's another message there, just reading the end of that, where it's saying to make sure that you are leaving behind anything that is not working for you as you take this path forward. This 18 card here with the air, that this is about ending something here. And I picked that up with the transition from day to night. There's something that you need to let go of in order to move forward in April. Group 3, in order for this new birth energy to come through, there is something that needs leaving behind. So it's like you need to make space in your life for something. I'm going to get some more cards. Now, there could be one or two of you where this relates to a child, like bringing a child into the world, where you are literally birthing new life into the world, where you are still in the pregnancy stage of that. But this is also about like creating something, being in that pregnancy stage of life where you are birthing something. It's not like the birth has happened. You're in that stage of gestation at the moment where you're still taking action to create something, to make something, to bring something in. It could even be a relationship that's still in the early phases and hasn't fully developed yet. I'm going to get some of these tarot cards there to get some more messages about what else is going on for you in April. We've got 5 of Cups, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Fantastic. You've got 2 ace numbers there, which really balance quite nicely this 18, the 9 energy there. So Ace is this energy of new beginning, okay? And we've got the 5 of Cups, which I've mentioned about needing to leave something behind, haven't I? Well, this is you needing to leave something behind. What I'm picking up from here is there something to do with a past relationship with you, Group 3, where you've been hurt and it's time to leave that past hurt behind. You've been carrying it with you for a while. Let the water from the waterfall wash it away and allow the new beginning to come in, because this old energy of this past hurt might have been slowing you down in some way. It might be getting in your way or stopping you in your tracks. Or if this connects in with a current relationship, it could be that a past relationship is affecting a present relationship, and it's time to let that go. Let those old feelings go, because what's going on in the present for you, I'm getting the message from Spirit. This is not a repeat of the past. Spirit is saying that to me. This is a new beginning. This is something new you're creating, and you don't want to drag that old energy with you. You don't want to be repeating old patterns. You don't want to be thinking this person or this activity is going to work out in the same way as it did in the past, because it isn't. Spirit is saying it isn't. It's time to move on, to leave that behind. It is time to focus on these cups that are in front of you that you're not looking at yet that are full and overflowing, because this is where the abundance is, in the new, in what you're moving towards, in what you're currently creating. Okay. This Ace of Wands. Now, this is a really lovely energy of injecting something new into your life in some way. So whatever you're creating, we've got the daffodils here, which is an energy of spring. This is new creation again, new idea, new energy. This is for you to really let go and open up to something new. Open your heart, clear your heart, empty your heart of past hurts. Do as much of that inner work as you can on yourself. It might mean that you need to take some time to go within, to meditate, to ask your heart what it needs to let go of, what it's ready to let go of, and then take swift action, because we've got these swallows in this card tie in with the energy of the galloping horse there. This is fast movement, okay? So while you're going through an energy, a space of needing to allow things to gestate, things could move ahead quite quickly for you. I feel that they're in this energy of growing and expanding at the moment, but things can progress quickly because there's something from your past that is slowing you down. And once you face that and release it and heal it and let it go and accept that it's part of your past and it came in to help you evolve, to help you to grow. Once you can let go of that, then you are going to gallop ahead, move ahead really, really fast and follow this path. Look, you've got this wonderful path opening up to, it's surrounded by these, they look like forget-me-nots, you know, these beautiful flowers. We've got we've got daffodils, and that looks like primroses. There's a lot of new energy here wanting to come in up to this wonderful tree. This tree, you know, the trees bring in the energy of wisdom and experience. So learn from your past lessons, learn from those past hurts. What were they teaching you about life? What were they showing you about yourself? What were they showing you that you don't want in your life? What were they showing you that needed to change about yourself? Really pay attention to these past lessons. And then when you've learnt those important lessons, let go of the experience, allow yourself to heal and move on, and then open up to the new. Because letting go of something from the past, something that has been difficult or hurtful, that will open you up to new and better experiences. And that is exactly what you want. So there could be quite an important shift for you this month in April that relates to your personal connections. There could be some movement there. One or two of you, because you've got the Ace of Cups here, you might be meeting someone new. I mean, this is love. So this can come in many different forms. This is you really putting your time and energy into something that you love or someone that you love. So you could meet someone new. It could be a deepening friendship. It could be a new love and romance connection. It could be an existing project or something that you've been working on that you've got a new lease of life for. Though this could be something new that you're wanting to start, like a new activity that you need to connect, like come from your heart, you know, connect with your heart energy and find out what it is that your heart is directing you towards. There is something being birthed inside of you, whether it's a new idea or a new positive habit forming, or whether it's a new project that you want to start, or whether it's a new relationship, or whether it's new life that you're breathing into something that already exists. This is happening for you, this positive shift in April, once you've let go of this past hurt, okay? There are some wonderful energies of abundance coming in for you, Group 3. I'm going to choose some of these life direction and career cards to see what messages these want to give. We'll have those on the bottom. Perspective. If you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you want to be. Yeah, I do feel that something from the past that's been holding you back and weighing you down and slowing you down, it's all been to do with how you've been seeing it. So Spirit is saying, look at what happened to you in a different light. It was teaching you something very important about yourself. What was it teaching you? Understanding that can help you to move on and let go. and to see things in a different light, which will then open you up to this new energy that wants to come in. We've got answers. I love that. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. So this is a message of answers and solutions coming your way. And that ties in really well with what I've spoken about you understanding the past. This is a new perspective coming in. This is answers coming in. This is your spirit team helping you to understand what has happened to you in the past so that you can move on and forge ahead with new endeavors, new relationships, new energy over the month of April. Okay. We've got illumination. Something hidden is coming to light. That's so relevant. You find out about new jobs, opportunities and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. Yeah. So it's repeating a similar message here. Something about your past. You're going to understand why things happened the way you did and what you were learning from it, what you were gaining from it. You're going to get those answers because it is time for you to unlock that wisdom, that life lesson. And when we unlock a life lesson and we gain wisdom from our experiences, we then heal and it shifts us forward and we open up to new energy to come in, and it elevates us. It raises our vibration and we see things more clearly. We think more clearly. We feel more clearly. And that is what's going to open up to this new birthing energy that wants to come in for you. That is just wonderful, that card. Wonderful confirmation of what I've been talking about. So we've got real passion. Yes. Underneath the Ace of Cups, this will be stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. I think I've said it already about you really listening to what is in your heart. There is something being birthed in your heart, a new spark of life at something that you want to do, or injecting a sparkle into something that you're already doing. Make sure that you're listening to your heart with what it is that you want to do or who you want to spend your time with. You know, anything that doesn't light you up or feel really good, don't follow that path. And that relates to people as well. You know, whatever doesn't feel good for you, it's not in your highest interest. It's not in your best interest, and it's not going to lead you to abundance. So follow your heart, follow your passions, do what lights you up. Let's get some Lenormand cards. We've got 14, the Fox, 10, the Scythe, and 11, the Whip. Goodness me, you have got a sudden change coming in. This could connect with a person or some kind of regular activity. The Fox can relate to a person, maybe a little bit of a trickster, but it can also relate to a daily activity, which could be work. There is a sudden change coming in that is going to free you from something. That this could be a little bit stressful. It might even feel like a bit of a pinch or a cut at the time that it happens, but it's going to free you. You know, the Whip can be a little bit of a pain, a little bit of a painful experience, and so can the Scythe. But you know what? It will get you moving and it will set you free. So if you have been dragging your feet a little bit about letting go of something in the past, Spirit is going to help you to clear that. Something is going to happen and that is going to clear out quickly and you're going to get moving with something. So don't be surprised if you get a sudden shift. I've mentioned about something happening fast, haven't I? When we've got the horse and the swallows there, these are fast energies. So you have got something happening, something that changes very, very quickly. Now I'm going to get, let's get some of these playing cards just to see if we can get a sense of what this might be or get some more messages around what's going to change quickly for you. Look at that. Jack of Spades, changeable and curious, another card of change. Now, the dragonfly can relate to dreams and wishes sometimes. So it might be that you have a change of heart about something that you're going after. Maybe a goal that you've had for a while suddenly changes. You realize that it's not reachable, or it's not realistic, or it's not even what you want anymore. And so you change your mind suddenly. And that makes you a lot more curious about what direction you want to head in. And there's that message again of following your heart. Okay, because the dragonfly suddenly changes direction. If you've ever watched them moving, they move suddenly. So something sudden is happening for you. Nine of Hearts, emotional release. I mean, we've talked about that at length already. Something needs to happen. Something needs to change now then. I am getting a message for just one or two of you that a connection might end here for sure. And it's because a new connection is coming in. So allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to heal, and then let it go and move on, and know that you haven't done anything wrong. Whatever ends for you, group 3, is ending because it's in your highest good. Oh, I love that. The King of Clubs, brave and assertive. This is you stepping into your power in April. Group 3, you are stepping into this energy of the lion, being more courageous, being more assertive, because the other energies of the scythe and the whip here are being assertive in the positive energy. That's what they mean. Being more assertive, being more courageous, not being afraid to go after what you want. I really feel like you need to push yourself forward, group 3, and step into the direction that you really want to go. Have the courage to make the steps, to take the chance in the direction that you really, really want to go. Have the courage to do that. Let's get one final card from this oracle deck. This might feel like a little bit tumultuous. That's the word that's coming into my mind, group 3. April might feel like a little bit of a whirlwind month where you go through a lot of sudden change, but embrace it, okay? Go with the flow as much as you can, because it is going to clear the way for you and you're going to be so glad. But, don't get swept up in the tornado if it comes in, especially if it's anything to do with what's going on in your external world. Don't get swept up into it. If somebody else is being the tornado, don't get swept up. Don't put yourself in their path, okay? Stay away from that. Focus on your own stuff and finding your own inner peace. 21 strategy. Yeah, I mean, this is you getting organized, knowing the next steps that you want to take. This is about making a plan or writing a list, or just getting very clear in your mind about the direction that you want to head. So once this energy has cleared out, this old energy or whatever this ending is that needs to take place for you, once that's cleared out, it's like you've got a blank page, okay? You've got the blank page with the quill in the journal for you to write down some ideas, write down a list, write down your next steps, draw up a plan, do a vision board, whatever works for you, journal some feelings, do what works for you so that you can set the ball rolling on the direction that you really want to follow moving ahead. This feels like quite a big energy that is beginning here of a direction that you want to take, okay? So be brave, take that leap of faith and move in the path, move on in the direction that you want to go, the direction that you really want to go. Anyone or anything that has been holding you back, that needs to leave your life now in April, and let it go with joy. Okay, group 3. I really hope that you found that reading useful. Thank you for listening, my lovelies. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care. Hi there, group 4. This is your card, Privilege. It's absolutely lovely. I get the sense on this card that during April, you are going to be stepping into your inner power. Okay, self-empowerment. I'm getting this sense of you shining your light upon the world in April and being a force to be reckoned with. I'm getting a very spiritual sense for this group, where there might be something to do with your spiritual purpose that takes the forefront during April, where you might experience some kind of spiritual activation or initiation or awakening or something like that, where where you get a real sense of your inner purpose, your vocation that relates to how you are here to help the collective energy on like a much deeper way. It feels there's a very different feel to the energy of this reading than there was to the others, and it feels quite calm and peaceful, like an energy of needing to go within to get answers, you know, and not looking outside of yourself for answers, of you being this light, and of you focusing on merging your yin yang energies, your masculine, divine masculine, feminine energies together. Let's see what we've got here. We've got patience, dreams, guidance, and the Hawthorn wand. Fantastic cards. I just love those. Goodness me. This patience card here. Yeah, this is giving me a sense that you've not had an easy life, and I feel that you are an old soul, and because you're an old soul, you took on a lot of responsibility in this lifetime, which means you haven't had an easy life. You've had a lot of challenges, a lot of big life lessons, a lot of karma to close out, and that there's a sense of purpose coming through in April for you that might help you to make sense of some things, okay? Things that have happened to you in the past that you've been unable to get complete closure for, where, like, I'm getting the sense of, you know, things that have been in the dark, things that have made you feel, at times as well, where you felt like you've been left out in the cold, or where you've been forgotten or looked over. I'm also getting the message for some of you that you might have something in your energy that causes other people to either be quite dismissive towards you, or they overlook you, or you feel invisible when they're around you. And it's not necessarily that you've got anything to clear. There's something to do with a frequency that is there in your energy, and it's more there for other people rather than you, for other people to realize about themselves rather than for you to change anything that you do. I hope that makes sense to you. I feel as though, you see the dragon on this rock, it's like it's asleep on the rock, but it also almost looks like it's clinging to the rock because of the water around it. And I feel like this is you. You might have been feel like you've been clinging to this rock as the water has been rising around you, and you've been thinking, I don't know where to go next. What do I do next? I feel like I'm out on my own here. Is anybody ever going to notice me? You know, kind of thing. But I feel that April is a month where that changes for you. There is also a very strong energy here to begin with in the first half of the month at the very least, about you needing to rest and withdraw and to heal and to sleep more. There's a strong energy of you needing to take care of yourself physically, emotionally and mentally. So make sure that you've got a healthy diet, you're getting enough rest and sleep, you're balancing that with enough exercise, make sure you're getting plenty of fresh air. There is this feeling of you being quite drained at the moment, and that could be for different reasons. So I'm picking that up for different reasons. For some of you, you might feel emotionally exhausted. You might have been going through a lot previously. For others of you, you're just feeling really tired and your body needs to rest. But it could be that your body is taking on more light and it needs quiet time and stillness to adjust to that more light, into the extra light, to a higher frequency. So I feel like some of you as well might even be going through a healing process with something. And so charging ahead and moving really fast, that's the opposite to what you want to be doing. So this is a month of being gentle and calm and really, really kind and compassionate to yourself, group 4, okay? This dreams card here, yeah, I mean, this is about sleeping. This is about getting insight from your still time, you know, through meditation, or if you're going out for walks in nature. This is about getting flashes of inspiration and understanding that come from those moments of stillness, okay? And I feel like some of you could also be working through some life lessons or some karma while you're asleep and clearing some really big stuff. This is I don't even know how to put it into words. This is a big month for you spiritually, where you are shifting some big spiritual energies through you. For some of you, this is going to be grounding energies into the earth reality. For some of you, you're going to be downloading light codes. For some of you, you're going to be healing from something really big. So this is very much a month about you needing to take a lot of care of yourself. And I also feel that with this guidance card, this is an energy here of you getting really connected with your spirit team, your helpers in the subtle realms, your soul family, those who have crossed over that you've known and loved, but who are on the other side. For some of you, this is about developing your psychic ability or a mediumship ability. For some of you, it could even be about connecting with animals in a deeper way. But for all of you, this is going to be about you really tuning into the energy of your heart and listening to the guidance within your heart, okay? Really listen to your inner voice, your intuition, and what your body is telling you, because the body is a great indicator of what feels good and what doesn't feel good. So this is a month of you getting very clear about how you feel about things, what you think about things, what feels right, what doesn't feel right, okay? And about spirit giving you a lot of guidance as to the next steps, because I do feel that you're going to get something is going to be unlocking inside of you about the next steps on your life journey, about something that you want to do that connects with being of service to others, your spiritual direction, okay? We've got the Hawthorn wand. This is a wonderful card of magic and manifestation, and it's kind of like, I always see this as a bit of a wild card where it's saying anything is possible. What do you want to set your mind to? What direction do you want to follow? What magic do you want to bring into your life? This is going to be a month where you think about all of these things, about the direction that you want to take, what you want to manifest for yourself. This is about you stepping into your power as the magician, because I spoke initially, didn't I, about stepping into your power right at the beginning with this privilege card, about you really embodying your inner light. Okay, so have a think about what you want to do. What mark do you want to leave on the world? What legacy do you want to leave behind? What does your heart want to express? Quite often, I believe that when we are very young, many of us know what we came here to do, like very young. We have a sense of it somewhere, but many of us close that part of ourselves down and we forget. We close it off, or it's suppressed in some way, or we lose that special magical part of ourselves when we are a child that is naive and innocent and sees the world with curiosity and amazement and wonder. See if you can unlock that part of yourself again, group 4, because in there, in that part of yourself, in that part of your heart, all the answers are in there about the direction that you are heading, about what steps to take next, okay? Let's get some of these Work Your Light Oracle decks, Oracle cards. So we've got trust the niggle. Absolutely. That's just what I've been saying. What is a niggling feeling trying to tell you? This is about you really needing to listen to your inner voice and trust your intuition. You know in your heart what it is that you want to do next. You know that. You just need to unlock it. So you need some stillness. You need some quiet time. You need some space to do that, okay? So make time in April to do that, to get locked in, to get connected in with your heart energy and your spirit guides, to ask them for help, ask them to help you with this. We have got You're Already Doing It, Stop Overthinking, Keep Facing True North. This card was on the bottom of the deck when I picked it up, and this is saying to me that you've been overthinking things. You know what you want to do. You know what is in your heart. You know what your intuition has been saying to you, and you have been overthinking it or analysing it or doubting it or wondering if it's right or wondering if there's another way or wondering what other people will say to you or will think of you. Forget about all of those doubts, all of that insecurity, because you know. And you know what? Your soul knows what it came here to do, and it is guiding you, the human. Your soul is with you all the way because it is you and it knows what it needs to do. So listen to that inner guidance and trust it, and have that courage and faith that you will take the right steps forward. Even if it feels like you've made a wrong step, we never make wrong steps. We simply take a little detour because there was something that we needed to pick up along the way on that detour that will help us on our next step back towards our destination, our journey, our goal, or our next stepping stone, whatever it is. So you are already heading in the right direction, Group 4. I just glanced at the camera clock and it said 11:22. I mean, goodness me, you can't get any better confirmation than 11:22. That is again saying you are heading in the right direction for your vocation, for your spiritual purpose. You are already doing it. You already know what you want to do. Trust yourself, my lovelies. Trust yourself. The ever unfolding rose let me say that again. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So yeah, you might be going through a little bit of a time where it feels like things are a bit up in the air, like you're not sure, like it's a bit uncertain, like you're being a bit tested, you're being a bit challenged. It might be that you really know what you want to do, but there are too many challenges or obstacles to overcome at the moment. But Spirit is saying, don't worry, because what's going on right now for you is you're overcoming obstacles, you're clearing the path, you're finding the best direction, you're making the best choices. If you can, don't take anything that happens to you too personally. It's not happening for you to make you suffer. It's happening to open you up, to open up your heart. It's happening to help you evolve, to realize what your inner power is capable of, what you are capable of. It's helping you to realize what you came here to do. So any external challenges that come your way during April, or before April, or after April, all of those experiences are opening you up so that you can shine your beautiful light on this world, because you have got something amazing to bring to this world. You have got a very special frequency, Group 4. And it may be that you are here to create something and the world needs that creation. And at the moment, it might be that you're holding yourself back. So Spirit is helping you and holding your hand to stop you from holding yourself back, to get you to break open, to free yourself so that you can move forward. We've got 4 of Forces, spring, autumn. So that is lovely. We've got the spring energy on the top, which is this new beginning. Okay, so things are moving forward for you. So fantastic. We've got the Queen of Keys. Now, this could be you or someone that is coming into your life, and the energy here relates to someone of intelligence, someone of the mind that could help you to learn something. This could be connected with writing or books or publishing, or it could be you tapping into your own inner knowledge and wisdom to get the information or the perspective or the skills that you need to take your next step. So that is either somebody coming in to help you, or you unlocking a part of yourself to help yourself. Or in 1 or 2 cases, this could even be a new spirit guide that is coming in to help you with a certain part of your next steps on your path. Okay, so this could be a guide that has got the skills or abilities that they developed in their human life that is now going to help you to learn those in the physical form. Okay. So we have got 1 of Forces. The akashic field. Yeah, this is a wonderful new energy building up. Now, for some of you, this is going to be you connecting in with your spiritual gifts, your psychic ability, your connection to spirit and gaining insight that way. For one or two of you, this might even be you getting information from the akashic field itself about something to do with your life purpose. You might be getting clarity on that. If that doesn't relate to you, this is about you tapping into the power of ancient wisdom and again receiving information from ancestors, helping you to move forward. This number one energy, this is like a magician energy here of this is like you moving forward and getting to that point where you feel like, okay, I can do this. I am ready. I have got what it takes. I do know what I'm doing. This is that energy coming in for you during April, okay? That is wonderful. We have got the Six of Scrolls, the Sands of Time. So this is an energy to do with timing, okay? And the message here is saying there is no rush. You don't need to charge ahead. You have got the time that you need to do this. Forget about how old you are or where you think you should be. You are not running out of time. Everything is exactly on time for you, Group 4. Know that and trust that and believe that, okay? You are moving ahead in the right pace at the right time. You don't need to rush. You don't need to speed up and you don't need to slow down. Go at your pace, the pace that feels right for you, my lovelies, okay? We have got 13, the Buddha prepares. Yeah. So this is you preparing yourself at the moment. You know, this energy in April is you getting ready for this new path, this spiritual vocation that is opening up for you. This is you preparing yourself. This is you needing to spend, I've mentioned it already, needing to spend some time in meditation or in the quiet or in contemplation, in reflection mode, or going out in nature so that you're getting ready for what's coming. Because I feel like in the future, there are going to be some big changes coming in for you. And at the moment, you aren't ready for what's coming in at the moment. So during April, you're going to be spending some time in preparation mode to get you ready for what's coming in, because what's coming in is quite big for you. And at the moment, you're not there yet. So Spirit is just saying you don't need to worry. Again, you don't need to rush ahead. You don't need to charge. You don't need to be impatient. Just go with the flow. Take your time, trust your inner guidance. And we have got the Two of Scrolls. So you've got a couple of scrolls energy there. And we've got a couple of forces. So forces is about action and energy. And the scrolls energy here, this is more to do with this is more of a grounded energy about making plans, taking steps forward. This is more of a spiritual receiving energy, and this is a more of a doing, methodical energy with the scroll. So you've got two worlds. That is wonderful, that card, because this is you coming into a more balanced time where you are merging your spiritual power, your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual life with your daily earthly life. This is like bringing the two worlds of spirit and the physical form into balance. Where things might have been out of balance in the past, where you've been too much in the spiritual or too much in the physical and material, you're stepping into this time in your life where you are merging those two energies now and becoming more balanced. And I feel like April is going to be an important month for you to shift into that, where you are bringing your spirituality more and more into your daily life, where you are remembering and practicing spiritual truths with the action that you are taking, you know, where you are embodying this energy of patience and knowing that you've got the time, knowing that you don't need to rush, knowing that fear is an illusion and that everything is going to work out just as it is meant to for you in its own time, in divine timing. And this is you like gathering a lot more trust and faith in yourself and in spirit for moving forward. I'm going to get one of these oracle cards. I'll have that one. 14 experience. Yeah, so this is you tapping into all of your inner senses and gathering information. You know, the starfish have 5 arms, which represents the 5 physical senses. And this, you know, whenever you feel like you're being overwhelmed with energy or doing too much, because 5, 14 and 5 can be a busy energy. And whenever you feel like you're overwhelmed with other people's energy or you've been doing too much, spend some time at the seaside or in nature or by water or, you know, wherever you like to go, connecting with the elements and allowing Mother Nature to clear your energy, to balance your energy, and then really connect with your physical senses and notice what you're picking up, what you can hear, what you can feel, what you can see, what you can smell, and even if you're picking up any taste in the air, you know, really connect. This is a month of connection for you, connecting with your spiritual self, connecting with your spiritual gifts, connecting with your psychic abilities, with your physical senses, and with your sixth sense, and not overdoing things, just taking your time, my lovelies, okay? I really hope that reading has helped you. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care.